smells like bad cucumber.
Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Now featuring 11 listeners.
This is the Unique Geek.
Engage! Hi, I'm Jay, and this is my hetero life mate, Silent Bob.
Like radio without a studio or an audience.
It's a triumvirate of excellence as never before experienced on computer.
This is the Unique Geek.
Three guys digging that choice word with Bell White Match we come to the end. Now big tweakers of an apple is fit what that's built to gear.
This is Unique Geek.
There's one set for stun.
Three guys sitting in a dark room that smells like bad cucumbers.
This is Unique Geek.
Now featuring 11 listeners.
Inconceivable!
It's like radio without a studio or an audience. Yes, it's a triumvirate of excellence as never before experienced on computer. We picked up a weirdo.
And welcome to another edition of 50 Days of Dragon Con, the podcast that knows a lot about things, but not a lot of other things. So, and joining me as always is Lee. Oh, wait, she's not here tonight. Lee is a little under the weather, so she has had to take the evening off. However, not to be outdone, we do have a guest here with us, which is Jay. Oh, sorry, Vaughan. I keep wanting to call you James Vaughan.
Happens
James.
every day of my life.
James Vaughan.
James Vaughan.
Yeah. Vaughan James from the Science Track. Vaughan, how you doing? Oh, I'm going to try and call you James like 5 more times.
You may as well. I'll feel right at home. But I'm doing pretty well, John. Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
Glad you can make it. Somebody was asking how I'm doing. I don't know. If it Cruiser, I'm at a loss right now.
Really brushing up on your reading comprehension skills.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I have to do. So Vaughan is you're not the director, you're the second at the Science Track.
I'm the assistant director.
The
Yes.
assistant director. Okay. For the Science Track. Tell us a little bit about the Science Track. What it does.
Sure. The Science Track is full of science, as you might expect, where we do know a lot about some things and even a little bit about some other things too. But what we do, we bring the science to Dragon Con. in our content. We have essentially three styles of content that we like to put on. So we have more hard science kind of content, in that we will have scientific experts talking about a science topic merely as is, not necessarily related to anything pop culture, but just some bigger scientific topics that happen to be percolating around in society. Then we do our science and pop culture content, where we have those same kind of experts sit up and talk about the intersection of science and the pop culture that we all love. Like, for example, this year we've got quite a lot of tie-ins this year. We have the Apothecary Diaries, we have Pokemon, as we always do. We've got One Piece, we have Project Hail Mary.
Wait, really? One Piece? What's
One
the?
Piece.
Okay, we'll
One
get back to
Piece.
that. We'll get back to that. But sorry, I
Yeah.
interrupted you. You have
Yeah.
Hail Mary, awesome.
Yeah, Project Hail Mary, things along those lines. And then we have our pure fun speculative stuff, where again we take science experts and we make them kind of speculate about weird stuff. How would building a generation ship work? What would actually happen if the bard in your party seduced a dragon? Things along those lines.
And you make the real scientists deal with this then.
Oh yeah, that's one of the things that we pride ourselves on. All of our panelists are science professionals. Not everyone may be a currently practicing scientist, but everyone is involved in science in some way. So we do have many practicing scientists. We also have professional science journalists, science communicators, administrators, engineers, and the like. And so yeah, we take these people and we torture them for 5 days.
Well, and are any of these like government employees that need to go back to?
sometimes, yeah. I off the top of my head, I don't know that we have any around this year. There are probably some that have some affiliations, but yes, sometimes we do have to give disclaimers at the start of some of our panels. We'll see if we need.
We're not speaking for the government. We're just speaking for ourselves.
Yeah, exactly. No, we never would. My God. Yeah.
who really wants to do that these days? Anyway, never mind. I'm not going to go that direction. I'm not going to get into it. I'm not getting into the
fair. Yeah.
Anyway, I will say that like 2 years ago, NASA. I go to the not the Formula One, excuse me, the IndyCar race here in St. Pete every year, and 2 years ago NASA was here, and I spoke with a couple of the folks that were there, and they were, to say the least, a little bit disappointed the way things have been working out for them. Do you guys, speaking of NASA, do you go through any of the NASA and SpaceX stuff and things like that?
Yes, though.
I know there's
the
a whole
space track. The space track does that more than we do. There is crossover. Like we absolutely do have scientists that talk on the space track. We do absolutely have aerospace experts from space come and talk on some of ours, but we leave space mostly to them.
My understanding is it is a final frontier.
They keep on saying such, and so let them deal with the finality
of that. It's final. All right. Well, speaking of about this, how do you, from year to year, how do you guys figure out how to keep I guess science is always growing, so you have that advantage, but how do you keep the ideas fresh, and where do you get some of these? We're going to go into some of the stuff that seems, some of your we'll call them special panels, but how do you guys keep it going every year? Do you get input from audience or what have you?
Yes, absolutely we do. So one thing to say, I don't want to give a link to it just yet because it is easier to handle when the con actually opens. But in our track room, we always hang up QR codes for a feedback and a what do you want to see survey for our audience. And we take those very seriously, both the feedback and the what do you want to see. So if you all know things that you are interested in, we are very interested in hearing that from you. So if you come and see us, scan that QR code, let us know what you would like to see, and we absolutely take it into consideration. Uh, but also, we are super fortunate in the group of speakers that we have. So, while not everyone is there every year, we have probably over 150 different longtime participants and panelists for the science track across every conceivable branch of science. And so, yeah, every year we take a lot of time and we poll our panelists and speakers. What is going on in your fields? What is interesting to you? What are things that you all would like to talk about? They are, of course, almost entirely all great big nerds as well. So, like
I mean, that
many of
helps.
these, yeah, right, like shocking, yeah, like who to thunk.
Yeah.
So many of the pop culture tie-ins that we do get are coming from the scientists themselves saying like, hey, I absolutely loved Project Hail Mary, but like let's talk about the linguistics of that, the anthropology of that. What about like the xenobiology of it? And so it is a very much a collaborative group effort with our audience and with our panelists to come up with the schedule each year.
So you talked earlier about torturing scientists, which seems like a plot for again for a Vaughan, James Vaughan
Yeah.
plot line. But there's a couple of these ones that we were talking about briefly. What is Solve for X?
Okay. Solve for X. We also call it Nerd Night, and that's how it'll appear. That's how it will appear in the schedule. Nerd Night Dragon Con. So one of our longtime participants, Ray Pendergrass, is the founder of Solve for X, which is a science-themed variety show. And so what happens each year is a little bit different, and Ray is the one that really orchestrates that. But we take these scientists, put them in a ballroom, and make them do stuff. Slideshow karaoke, or last year, for example, they did dramatic storytelling where we Ray had said to them like, hey, come up with a 10-minute story, something in your life that you would want to talk about. Sorry, that was actually 2 years ago, but the point stands. And so we had our previous director, Stephen Grenade, for example. He got up and told a story about bleaching roadkill bones with his children, and things along those lines. So yeah, like it is wild. It's a lot of fun. You will get to see scientists do and say things that you might not expect scientists to do and say. So we highly encourage attendance.
We do have a question from the PAL family. Is
Yeah.
AI under science or EFF?
So it's probably a bit of both. We do have some AI panels this year. We have two main ones, I think. There may be three. So one of them will be, what do we call it? Let me take a quick look so that I don't mess up the name. Is why not to use AI and large language models versus human learning. And so we have some computer science experts, and also some human learning experts there to talk about what AI is, what large language models do, how they operate, how they are similar or different from human learning. It's similar. This is also the 90th anniversary of the Turing machine, and so we will have some science historians talk a bit about what makes a computer, and what happens, whether or not you can tell you are interacting with a computer.
Okay. And that line is becoming more and more blurred. I mean, so that's actually a very interesting topic because Turing's test was actually thought to be sort of unbeatable, but I think at this point, has it?
You know, you see news saying that it has been, but I will be on, like, take this with a grain of salt because I haven't looked into the claims about it being beat. I think that there are many documented instances of AI and other computer systems passing the test, in that it is that users do not detect that they are talking to a machine. But as to how much that really means in terms of
I know my mother-in-law
assigning
doesn't recognize when she's talking to a machine, but that's a different problem. That's a different problem
you mean
altogether.
you mean the talking cats and the Chinese dramas aren't real?
I know, right?
Like, how dare you? They're right. I see them on the screen.
Yeah. Tell me
But
not
so
to trust
yeah.
what I see on TV. Actually, quite frankly, I am. I am always telling you not to trust what you see
Yeah,
on
that's
TV.
probably safe. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's that's very cool. Now we also have on my list here, Science v Monster movies, rather Science v movies.
Yes. Yeah. So that is pretty much the biggest thing that we do every year. And that is true scientist torture, like straight up. So we take a whole bunch of our scientists, again, we throw them on stage in a ballroom, but instead of making them tell fun stories, so we make them watch really horrendously bad, like B-movie science clips, which they then have to describe in great detail about why that horrendous science is absolutely correct, and they love it.
Oh, correct.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It's pure torture. Like, there is no mercy there.
Yeah. Is that one done in like I think I may have run into this. Is that one done like in the big hall? One of the big
Yes.
Yeah.
It changes every year. I don't know that we have a firm ballroom assignment for that one yet, but
I would never ask you to actually even tell us what ballroom it is.
I cannot.
If you aren't positive.
Yeah. But yes.
But it will be in the app. So whenever that app comes out, not out yet, guys.
Yeah, it will be there. It is hilarious. Go to Science versus Movies. Get there really early. It is more popular than people expect. It fills really early. People line up for quite a long time. We want you to go. We want you to be there, but you got to go kind of early. Insider tip.
Yeah, and okay, yeah. Someone said explaining pseudoscience as if it were real. That sounds like a fun panel. Yeah.
It's similar to that. Yeah. Like I wouldn't even grant the title of pseudoscience to what happens in these movies. So
do you have one that you remember fondly, like a scene from a particular movie that the scientists were not pleased with having to acknowledge?
Yeah. So one of our longtime panelists, Jen Greco. Jen Greco is an astrophysicist and also a martial arts expert. And I don't know where they found it. I don't know how they found it, but they got this horrendous kung fu movie that happened to be set in space and like had a lot to do with astrophysics. And so watching her die on the inside as like the two things in her life what she loves like gets ripped apart in front of her, and then she has to roundedly agree with both of them. That was a crowning experience for me.
I got to ask something here real quick. I'm sorry to jump off of this, but someone on the Facebook chat said teeth. What does that mean?
Okay.
Did you know I was going to go to that?
No, I didn't, but I suspected. Like it has become a science track mainstay.
Okay.
All right. 2 years ago, yeah, because 2 years ago, we had a panel called Teeth, all about teeth. Like how did teeth evolve, why they evolved the way they did, how they worked. And what was really fun about it, like this is going to be like it's not something that's very easy to do, like without showing you the thing. But do you know the teeth meme?
No, I do not.
Okay, it's all text, but all this meme is me waiting in the dentist's office. Teeth. And then like it's just text of like the other people in the room. Teeth, and like caps and bigger things until it gets to like the receptionist banging her clipboard. Teeth. And so in this panel, that's all people wanted to do. And
the
so
entire time?
Like more, thankfully not for a full hour. Then no one's voice could probably withstand that. But like in lieu of cheering or anything, like the whole room would just burst out in teeth at maximal volume. Like we are in the Hilton, which has like there's a center ring and it spokes off of that ring. And so we're in the back on one of the spokes, but like they were chanting so loud that you could hear it down in the atrium. And so that has become a science track mainstay. Last year, I think it was, we had teeth, the second set, where again more talking about teeth. But we had some people in the audience that had noise sensitivities, and so we asked people not to chant. And so instead of chanting, they started whispering. So instead of full voice screaming out teeth, people just started going teeth.
Oh my god, that's almost worse.
And it was wild. And like instead of clapping, people would go like teeth. So now that is a science track mainstay. I believe that the official
is so weird.
That's what we do. Like we have teeth coins, and let me see. Oh, I do have it right here. Let me see if it will show up on my camera. But you can see there's a teeth thing. Yeah. Yes, and like from the science track. So like it's a big deal for us. We do have another one. We have, what is it? What's the pun this year? I have to make sure that I don't get it wrong. We have T33TH. The teeth keep coming and they don't stop coming. So please attend. We'll see if there's.
Were teeth actually even discussed during this, or was it just all slow torture for everyone?
Shockingly enough, they were. Like, we have very dedicated people. So yeah, that's teeth lore. Come join.
Awesome. All right, so well, we got on that. All right, so monster erotica. Erotica.
Yeah.
Not erotica.
Yeah.
Erotica. Now, is this an after 10 o'clock?
It is indeed.
It sounds like it would be.
Yes. Yeah. We did a monster erotica panel last year, and it is like the name suggests. We've got biologists, we have animal behaviorists, we are talking about monster lovers. And as
Monster lovers.
and as I
That's
said
what we
earlier,
are.
would it work like the way you think it works? And so this year we have we have the D&D Monsterotica manual. So all you D&D nerds, as I said earlier, we can now have a big discussion about what happens when the bard seduces a dragon and who survives. We're pretty proud of that one.
Who does survive in that scenario? Probably not the
Oh,
bard.
I think it very much depends on the kind of dragon and probably the kind of bard.
All right. Somebody in the audience did ask if Steven's still associated with DragonCon Science or just with DCTV.
So he is an honorary member.
Okay.
I don't know if he is attending at all this year.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So, cool. Well, I mean, not cool. We like Steve. We like Steven. It's
yes.
okay.
Yeah.
We've
yeah.
talked to him.
We like Steven too.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
There you go. But you know, Steven probably agree with this, that science is gross. What's that?
So it's a thing that we started last year that was hugely popular that we wanted to bring back. It is exactly what it sounds like. So that is another after 10 panel, and it is, we are not kidding when we say it. It is really gross stuff. Like, so if you want to see the more visceral sides of some scientific study, like, come to Science is Gross, but it is not at all for the faint of heart, which is why it is an after 10 panel. It's things like wound care and forensic entomology, which deals with bodies decomposing and the rate of insect growth within bodies, things along those lines. Crime scene investigation with arson, stuff along those lines. So real scientific stuff, but genuinely disgusting. People love it. Like,
again, DragonCon is weird.
Oh yeah, and like this is as weird as it gets. So the first time we did it, we had it in one of our usual like hour-long time slots, and afterwards people stayed around for like 2 additional hours to look at really horrendous things. So it's back this year, and again, if you like gross stuff, you should come see it.
And if you don't like gross stuff, don't come see
it. Don't like genuinely do not do it. I remember the first year that we did it. Like, again, we put in there like, this is gross, this is mature. But a couple of minutes into the panel, we had someone like storm out. And Matt, our director, was out at the time, and like the person went up to them and was like, "That's too much. Like this is disgusting.
It's beyond the science and now into the fetish.
That is beyond." and but to their credit, they were like, "But you said it, so it's my own fault. But like, I can't take it. I'm gone."
Yeah.
So we mean it. It's really gross.
So on that sort of same thing, what do you guys do as far as like controversial subjects? How do you handle that, and how do you kind of temper those kind of things at con?
We don't shy away from them, but we very much do what we can to stick to those in the realm of science. And we do our best to talk about controversial subjects from a place of scientific expertise. where it is impossible to divorce science from society. It doesn't work that way. Society is a part of science. Science is a part of society. But for the real touchy hot button issues, we will discuss them as scientific topics.
Mm-hmm.
We have found that is the best way to talk about them, and that doesn't get into hyper emotionality and allows people with expertise to talk about these things from a place of expertise, which I think is the biggest service that we can give to our audiences.
Super cool. So if something is brought up or somebody has a varied opinion, you listen to that opinion, but then also back it up with they have
Yeah.
to back even those folks have to back it up with some sort of
Exactly.
some sort of
And our
scientific reasoning.
right, our
Yeah.
panelists are people, like scientists are people. People do have
Scientists
varying
are people too.
yeah, I know, my god, like what next? Like, but we're very fortunate in that we have a great group of scientists that are very able to talk about things that are charged in a way that is meaningful and again from a place of expertise.
What about any hands-on? Do you have any hands-on stuff you guys
Yeah.
do in the science track?
Yep, we've got the science fair. We have the hands-on science power hour, which is really funny because I think it's like 2.5 or maybe 3 hours long.
Well, there's
Yeah.
a lot of hours to power. You got to
Yeah,
power that hour.
exactly. Yeah, we didn't say which hours we were doing.
Fair enough. Yes. Yeah, there you go.
But yes, that is an open thing where people are that you can just come and like pass through. It's not like a panel. It is a room where we have our scientists, like we put out a call every year and say, hey, who has demonstrations they want to give, who has stuff that like hands-on stuff they want to show, and we have our people set up tables or booths in a couple of rooms, and this year it's in the Marriott, but I don't want to give the room just in case it moves, but it will absolutely be in the Marriott. But like a science fair, it's a hall. You come in, you move through, and people do all kinds of things. Very common. Many of our paleontologists will bring fossil samples to pick up and see things along those lines. We have people bring microscopes for simple microscope experiments. Like it is. It is very family friendly. It is not just for kids. Like there is stuff there that we firmly believe will be interesting or at least nostalgic for adults. But yeah, that's our hands-on stuff.
Cool. Now one of the last questions there for you. You okay? You take a drink of water?
Yeah,
You good?
okay. I too am just getting over the plague.
Oh,
so yeah, pardon as I hack into the microphone. I had two back to back. I had some COVID, and then I got some other random respiratory virus. So not thrilled about that.
Well, I'll let you take that drink there, obviously.
Yeah.
But what are some of the we've talked a lot about torturing scientists. What are some of the scientists we can expect to see here at DragonCon this year? Who are some guests that you're excited to? I mean, of course you're excited for all guests.
I love all of them. I truly do. They're
who are the coolest ones?
Yeah, like I mean this though. There are too many to name because one of our great strengths is not only the volume, because like I said, we have over 150 that come to our content, but they come back year over year, and we are so lucky for that. So some that I always love. I think I just mentioned them. I think that our paleontologists in general are really incredible. We have Trevor Vaughan, who is a renowned paleontologist. We also have David
Now, is
David
Trevor Volley? Let me
Moscato.
real quick. Is he
Yeah.
of the Indiana Jones ilk of paleontologist or archaeologist? I guess he was an archaeologist. So is he more like a Jurassic Park guy?
I mean, he's a mixture of all of those things. He has spent a lot of time digging around in the La Brea tar pits. Um,
Oh, really?
so like like and he is very impressive. He is absolutely hilarious. I think that he's also, yes, he is. He's also like, I mean, in a group of nerds, he's such a big nerd. So he's also one of the main people on our D&D Monster Erotica
Oh,
panel.
okay.
So getting information from a guy who studies the bones of dead things like is going to be a very exciting addition there. But we have others as well. There's David Moscato and Will Harris are two other major paleontologists that have become such a big part of the track. They are often the ones that bring samples for our hands-on power hour. They are also the originators of the Common Descent podcast. They are great. I highly recommend that podcast if you are interested in paleontology. So yeah, that whole set is like, you want to talk bones, they can talk bones, and boy, do people want to
television
talk
series?
bones.
Oh, no.
Like
Oh, not the
that's an interesting one. We'll have to see if, well, I don't know what they think about it. I'll ask them this year. Yeah.
Yeah, they in fact, isn't that part of the premise of that? I never really watched the show.
Kind of like, if I
It's like
understand
they're always
correctly, I've seen like one episode, so please like take this with a grain of salt. But I think it's more forensic anthropology. Like, I think that Bones is about like the forensic examination of like the current dead.
yeah.
Like,
Okay.
but
Not
again,
the
I
ancient
could
dead, yeah.
be very wrong about that.
Yeah,
But
who knows?
that's what I think. Yeah.
It has Angel on it. That's all I know about it.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah, there you
and
go,
again,
yeah.
I can't even remember his
Yeah.
name. David something. David.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I'm terrible.
Bornine? No.
I'm awful with any name. So like, sure.
Now you also mentioned a neuroscientist earlier.
Bethany Brookshire, a neurobiologist, and I think that Bethany really typifies a lot of what is so cool about our track, because not only is she that, but she is also an award-winning science journalist and a popular science author. She recently wrote a book about pest animals and our human relationship with pests, and like what they mean, why we define them as pests, how we have shaped them, how they shaped us. And so like that mixture of the sciences and also the communication is so much of what we do. And so yeah, like Bethany's great. Like,
Now I have to ask this: what does the rest of your shirt say? It's driving me crazy. There are two types of people.
There are two types of people.
Those who can.
I'm mirrored. Okay.
Extrapolate from those who can extrapolate from incomplete data. That's number one, and then number two. So there's what else did you want to talk about? Let's see. We got
Those are the big.
By the way, that's a great shirt. I love that shirt.
Why? Thank you.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
that's fantastic. I try to say. By the way, anybody that's wondering, there was nothing else underneath there. I didn't just sort of. I didn't just suddenly have a stroke.
No,
there's
literally, as you can see. Yeah,
that's it. Want to make sure everyone's known this. I'm okay. I've checked in safe from Vaughn's t-shirt. The Facebook thing. Yeah. So, well, here's one thing we haven't discussed yet. Where is the track located?
Yes. As I mentioned, sorry. We are in the Hilton, 211 through 213. So second floor of the Hilton. The science track and the space track essentially take up one whole spoke. If you know, facing down the spoke, we are on the left side, they are on the right side, and so that's us.
And is it that's like the opposite spoke from like
EF
EFF
EFF, I think,
and
is on the other side, and yeah,
skeptics, right?
yes, yeah.
Skeptics, yeah. So all the
Yeah.
sort of like the let's just call it this way. The real science is sort of like on one floor of
yeah,
I know.
yeah.
I forget who it is. I think it's Regina. I forget. Somebody gets upset when we say it like that. But
the empirical science.
Oh, the empirical. There you go.
The empirical science is yes.
Robotics is up there too, aren't they? At least one of their panel rooms. At least it has in the past.
I don't know.
I think they have. I know they go to like a bigger area because of all the things they have.
Robotics.
I think they have like I think they have like a small panel room that's up there that they also work. But anyway, if it just wander around that floor, it's really cool.
Always. I think if I remember correctly, each of the floors of the Hilton has essentially two spokes.
Yeah,
and so yeah, like we're one of them on the second floor.
Is it the Powell family asks, is that the same level as a habit trail? Or do you have to come off the habit trail level? Go up or down?
Don't know.
Yeah.
That trail. It's the Sky Bridge. It's the same
Well,
level
that's
as
what
the
you meant.
Sky
That's what
Bridge.
you meant. That's what you meant with Sky Bridge.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. I know that word. Yeah.
Or hamster trail, or
yeah.
Then
yes.
People booker or baker.
Right. The squeezing death trap. Yes, it is. It is on the same level as the squeezing death trap.
The most popular photo site of all of them.
Yes. And then at night when they do all of the like heavy like DJ stuff down in the atrium so that the music pours in to the track room. Not that I'm bitter about it, but
no, you seem perfectly fine. You seem like you have no beef whatsoever.
Fine. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think about it. All right. So also, where can they find more information on the webs for you?
So we don't have much of a web presence, which is something that we do really need. Yeah, I know that like we're scientists, not web developers.
Fair enough.
And I say that with some people with deep expertise in computer sciences. Yeah, but like so they'll spit in my face when I see them in a couple of weeks. But so while we don't a lot of our stuff gets talked about pretty often on the official DragonCon social channels. So I do recommend checking out those. They talked about teeth just the other day. So with that, I will iterate what they said. If you come to our panel, please don't bring our panelists human teeth as gifts. You can bring some other kinds, but please no human bones.
Or if you really want to frame a scientist for murder,
yeah, you know, again.
Ms. Waffles asks if you have a YouTube for the track.
We do have a YouTube for the track. Yes, we do make recordings of our panels, and so that is where it unfortunately does take us a while, but you can find full recordings of our tracks on the YouTube channel. Let me bring it up real quick so I can make sure that I am saying the right thing for it.
You do that, and I'll take care of some other business right now. So Vaughan, I did send you down in the chat for our whatever. Chat. Yes. You can find it. You can find it. The code for the Jackbox.tv room. And so we're going to play Jackbox again tonight. We're going to do Quiplash. Once I see Vaughan in there, I'll go ahead and let the rest of our folks know where it is. Oops. Well, there you go. I just did the I'm going to hide that real quick. Have to wait for you to get in there.
Yes.
And if anybody is still has not reached out to me that was supposed to get a trophy, and hasn't gotten their replacement stuff yet, let me know. I think Chris is the only person out there of our regular listeners that I was the last person to send him stuff. Let me know if you need any more. Okay, we got some people coming in now. Oops. There we go. Okay, so CBWA is the code. Got some folks joining us, so let me get the all right, there we go.
They're in the chat as well. I have put that is our YouTube channel, DragonCon Science Track.
Oh, yep, DragonCon Science Track, all one word for their YouTube channel. If you're looking for that, all right, we're gonna wait one more second here for the last person to join. If not, we're gonna play the DragonCon 2026 Quiplash again. Dun, 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 dun. All right, we're gonna go. Got a pretty full room, just have one space left open. Oh,
This
turn that up a
is
little bit more.
Quiplash 3, Unscented. I'm your host, Schmitty, asking you to
I
please
guess I'm playing the
spay
set.
and neuter your pets. You heard me. And if you're not in the game, put in the room code and join the audience. Your vote counts too. Round 1. You'll answer 2 prompts on your device in any way you want, and then each of your responses will square off against someone else's. The remaining players vote on their favorite. Easy, right? You'll rake in the points based on the percentage of people who dig your response. Got it? Great.
Okay, so while they're answering on their devices there, I'm going to go ahead and figure out where the audio is for this. Yeah, there we go. Again, as I was saying, if you haven't reached out to me yet, please let me know. I think I got everybody, but if I missed somebody, let me know. Also, if you're waiting on the sticker packs, and you're one of those folks that just wanted a sticker pack, or you weren't, you didn't even get a chance to get one before, send me an email at Jon at theuniquegeek.com, Jon@theuniquegeek.com, and I'll mail those out to you, mail out the sticker packs to you. All right. Like I said, I don't know if Chris, I don't know if Chris was here tonight, but Chris, I did take care of your stuff yesterday. That should be ready, but I'm not sure. And of course, you can always leave us a voicemail at 813-3210-TUG, 813-3210-TUG. Or that's also 884. UG is 884. For those of you that don't know that telephones used to have numbers or letters on them. I think they still do, but
And a little
Time's
dial.
winding down. Use a
dial.
safety equipment to
Yes,
have.
kids,
And a
ask your
dial.
kids about that. All right. My, we may have to, I don't know how to get back in there. Trying to sign out.
Okay, the writing phase is in the books. I hope you didn't embarrass yourself.
Yeah. Someone's going to get an easy win tonight against my
How
guy because
about
I don't
we
have anything
start
written in
with-
there. Okay, the worst possible thing to hear while waiting for badge pickup. Where's that bathroom?
Never
Terry.
turn down free points. is
No
what I always
answer.
say.
Yeah, that's my fault because I closed the browser and then it wouldn't let me back in
Let's
because the
see
game
how they
started.
handle.
And then, I don't know. Normally I don't play. Normally I just have to wait for somebody else to get in there. A terrible
Now
surprise
it gets
waiting.
real. Pick your favorite.
Oh my god. A terrible surprise waiting inside your hotel room. Only one roommate. That's to I guess okay. Or an offering of human teeth. The terrible surprise waiting inside your hotel room. Only one roommate or an offering of human teeth.
Who would hate only one person?
I think if the rest of them were killed.
Ah, you love me.
Vaughan wins with an offering of
Oh.
human teeth.
So often we do.
All right, check this out.
All right. Least helpful advice for
Decision.
surviving
Choose your
Dragon
favorite.
Con. Drink or eat Cheetos. The least helpful advice for surviving Dragon Con. Drink or eat Cheetos. I guess I suppose it depends on what you're drinking, right?
Well, you see, an average Dragon Conner is not going to read that as water.
Okay, Joey had drink, and Lemon had eat Cheetos. Drink was the least helpful advice for
Next.
surviving Dragon Con. The real reason the line wraps around 3 floors.
And now, pick your favorite.
Okay, what is MBM? Damn, what is that?
No idea.
Okay, secret.
But
Something
it is secret.
Panel. It is so secret. It is the line that because it's a line that never ends. 3 reasons the line wraps around 3 floors. MBM.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
The line that never ends wins.
And now,
Oh, my brother, and me. I thought that looked familiar. I was trying to figure out what it was. Okay, let's see.
Show. Well, more points
The
for
most
you.
suspicious item in the con suite, John. Well, that's me. I think Palpatine we got
That's
two wins from there. A bad name for a Dragon Con dating app. Bang bar.
everybody, Pick your favorite quip.
More lowered expectations. I love you guys. A bad name for a Dragon Con dating app. Bang bards or lowered expectations. Oh, that was good. Oh, how did bang bars not win? Lowered expectations won.
Ah!
Let's keep it going.
The worst thing to shout during the parade. Eat, or up yours, David Hasselhoff.
No. Teeth is the best.
The worst
Maybe
thing,
whisper it.
worst thing to shout during parade. Actually, the worst thing to shout during the parade is cross now.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, please do never cross it. Till the ambulance passes you, do not cross the street. Up yours, David Hasselhoff won, but Teeth got the audience's vote.
We made it through round 1 in one piece. Let's see if your score did.
Hey, John has 0. Imagine that. Still has 0. Carrie's in the lead with Joey right behind.
So if round 1 was an appetizer, round 2 is a substantial meal. Double the points, double the indigestion.
All right, so they're going to go back to their devices here. 88 seconds will pass. And you'll never know it. It'll be as though life kept going. Do I have any other questions for you? Dun, 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 dun. Are the do you happen to know if the my brother and me folks are going to be there this year? Do you know?
No idea.
Guess I could look that up. I think that's something that might be on the internet. What would you while we're waiting? What would you recommend for a first time science track attendee? What thing would you suggest that they go to?
So, I would highly recommend checking out our This Year in Science panel.
Okay.
That's always a really good one to see the kind of things that we do, and to hear a bit about science in general. Science versus movies, again, is one of our biggest, funniest things. You want to laugh about science, go do that. And then usually we have a pretty big spread of the pop culture stuff. If we have a panel that's about something that you like, do that. Like, and that'll give you a good view of what we do.
Shall we?
Cool.
Starting off,
The last thing you want a celebrity guest to say at your photo op.
okay, shower
What's that
someone
smell?
with points.
Do you see someone? What's that smell, or do you see someone? The last thing you want a celebrity guest to say at your photo
The
op.
horror of being known versus the horror of being not known.
Let's see where we're going. What's that smell? Just short of a quiplash, because the audience goes to do you see someone?
Moving right along.
The most dangerous sentence at Dragon Con. I know a shortcut through. I think we had this right today.
Well, it's voting
The
time.
Marriott or the vendor hall. Either one, very dangerous. Most dangerous sentence at Dragon Con. I know a shortcut through the Marriott or the vendor hall. I think I can put some more questions in here. Marriott was shortcut to the Marriott was Pell Family. Vendor hall wins. That was Joey. I don't think there is a shortcut through the vendor hall.
You'll die.
I mean,
if
just
you
getting
do
into
that.
the vendor
Okay,
hall.
what's next?
Worse than IKEA. A cosplay that should
All
never
right.
be described as scene accurate. A last-minute cosplay or Pizza the Hut. Still with 2 T's. A cosplay that should never be described as screen accurate. A last-minute cosplay or Pizza the Hut. We got Spaceballs 2 coming out soon. Pizza the Hut. Almost gets a quick flash. Samon with Pizza the Hut and Joey
Next
with
up.
last-minute cosplay. A rejected Dragon Con ribbon. Oh, temperance in all things.
That's what we
We
call
get 3
Gimme.
points. 3 points.
Next
The other
we
one was me.
have
I can't get it. The true final boss at Dragon Con.
okay, choose your
Both these are great.
favorite.
The true final boss of Dragon Con. Your immune system or hotel checkout time. The true final boss of Dragon Con. Both very true. Hey, but you know, Vaughan, you've gotten your plague out of the way, so you should be
Yeah,
Okay, for a
I'm
whole-
really hoping.
you should be ready for a whole brand new version.
am really hoping.
You're just prepping for the next version, that's all.
Exactly.
Without further ado,
Training. It's off-season training. A cosplay mashup no one asked
all
for.
right, vote for the one you
SpongeBob
like
and-
best.
I think they ran out of time. But SpongeBob and something. Or Jiffy Poppenheimer.
I don't know Jiffy Poppenheimer.
Well, it's a crossover, so it's Jiffy Pop with Oppenheimer.
Jiffy Pop and Oppenheimer.
Yes.
Yeah.
What if
Actually, that'd
what
be
if
really
Oppenheimer
good. I
created
would love that. Yeah.
what if Oppenheimer created the popcorn
Yeah, Jiffy Poppenheimer.
instead of the bomb?
I'll give SpongeBob a nod.
I think they ran out
And
of time
round
typing.
2 is history. Let's see how it'll be remembered.
Carrie was in the lead at the last moment, and Harry stays in the lead. Weirdly, John is still in last place.
Step right up to Riplash.
Here we go,
Where
last one.
points flow like honey. You'll each get a prompt that needs 3 separate responses.
3 separate
You got
responses.
this. And seeing how we have an odd number game, you'll be competing against me.
Oh, hey,
man, I forgot to stretch.
Nobody's competing against nobody. Oh, good. All right, so we got 90 seconds on the clock again. I'll be doing 3 answers this time. 1 question. Determine who will be the final winner in tonight's science-themed 50 Days Dragon Con. Hey, what happened to the... That should probably be back up. There we go. Green one playing. Is there any guests that are not on your track that you're looking forward to seeing this year? Or hoping to see, Vaughan?
I would really love to see Matt Dinneman, the Dungeon Crawler Carl
Yeah, I know.
author. Yeah, but like that's.
So have you read the series?
I've read the first 2,
Oh, okay.
so I'm working through it, and I really like it.
Now, how science fact is that series?
Oh, I would not say that it's hugely science fact, but you'll have to ask our much maligned computer science people about the possibilities of human computer interactions.
Pal, Carrie, Lamont. Oh,
Okay, pencils
All right.
down. Are you ready for magic?
I am ready for magic, yes. Thanks for asking. 3 things a Dragon Con dragon should never breathe. Bad parkour. Oh, the finest meal in the world.
No
That's
answer.
Yeah. That's the that was
Yeah,
Schmitty
you
anyway.
better run.
So.
Sorry, I only talk tough after I'm completely safe from humiliation.
It's interesting. Schmitty's icon's the only one that has a goatee. 3 rejected names for Dragon Con Parade. The Heat Index. Do stand too
Now it's
close
time
to me.
for your
the parade of fools in costume.
Or Walk Like an Egyptian Mummy is one side, and the other
That's
one
a
is the
pretty
Parade
good
of
one.
Fools in Costume. March of the
The
Not
March of Not
Dragons, or
Dragons,
Dragon Con Con. March of the Not Dragons, Dragon Con Con, or the Fools, or the Parade of Fools in Costume, rather. The other one is the Heat Index. Do stand too close to me and walk like an Egyptian mummy. Both very good. Pal Family was Heat Index. Le Mans was Parade of Fools in Costume. It was supposed to be the Dragon Conga. Oh, not Con. Okay, gotcha. 3 items
Time to
in
pick
the world's
one you
worst
like best.
cosplay repair kit. Chewing gum, bag of sand, and loose nickels. Or vodka, I don't know what GAC is, and a dictionary. Oh,
Gak is the like Nickelodeon
Yeah, yeah.
slime.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's awesome. Vodka, GAC, and a dictionary, or chewing gum, bag of sand, and loose nickels. I feel like the loose nickels might have a use though. That's why I'm gonna keep them around. Simone had chewing gum, and Vaughan had vodka and GAC. That's why he knew what GAC
Thank
was.
you,
But
Joey, in the audience.
I did remember what GAC was after the fact. 3 clues your hotel roommate is secretly a supervillain. Fall asleep in full cosplay.
And
Don't
now,
sleep at
pick your
all
favorite.
during con. Or zooms across the sky bridges. Talks to himself in a... Just that's it, really.
Fugue
You fill
skate.
in the rest, because that's
Yeah.
how supervillainy they are. Fall asleep in full cosplay, don't sleep at all during con and zoom across sky bridges, or talks to himself in a mysterious way.
That would be rough to fall asleep in full cosplay.
I suppose it depends what it is.
You
True.
rocked
If you're-
it. But did you rock the
Sleepy
scoreboard?
Barbie. Cross between Sleepy the dwarf and Barbie. Joey
Wow.
comes into the win. Vaughn's in second.
Well done, Joey.
Nicely done, Joey. Way to show up our guest. Appreciate it, Joey.
Well, I don't have a degree in quiplash, so I
Well.
mean,
Yeah. Not many do. Not many
no,
do. It's
that's
elite
a rare
group. It's Joey,
that's a rare field.
Joey
if you
and one
do,
other
let
guy.
me. Yeah, if you do, let me know, and we'll put you on the track. Like,
What are my qualifications? I want to apply for Dragon Con next year as a pro. As
I'm
really good at
quiplash,
quiplash.
as a quiplash pro. Yeah,
why not?
sure.
Sure.
Like that's practically linguistics. Like,
All right, Vaughn. It's been a pleasure talking to you. Thank you again
Yes.
for joining us tonight. Elise
thank
sends
you
her
so much.
best. She did text me saying that she wished she could be here.
yes.
And the Pal family says thanks for a great show. So you're welcome, Pal family.
My pleasure.
One more time,
Look,
where can they find you physically at the con? Where can they find you in the virtual world? And where can they reach out to you if they have some more questions about the track?
Sure. So
Or
physically
about
at the con,
about what number 2 is on your list there. Anyway, go on.
about what number 2?
I don't know.
We are physically in the Hilton, room 211 through 213 at the con. I am terrible about social media as well as the track. So while I don't have much of a social media presence, if you do want to get in touch with us, the email for the track is science@dragoncon.org. Feel free to
.org.
reach out.
Remember that, folks.
.org. Yes. Yeah. dragoncon.org.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did have one follow-up question. Are you guys doing
Yeah.
anything with charity this year? As far as
We are, but I don't know that has been decided
okay,
yet.
fair enough.
If
fair
it
enough.
has, I'm afraid I don't know it. But yes, there will be a charity match. Sorry, I don't know what it is.
No worries. Didn't mean to put you on
Yeah.
the spot like that. All right, Vaughan. So until well, for Lee and Vaughan, I'm trying to say goodbye. I don't know why it's so hard to do. Because I've had such a great time. That's what it is.
Exactly. We're magnetic and infectious at the science track. So
that is. Is that your guys' motto? We're magnetic and infectious.
We're magnetic. It is now. Like, no, that teeth.
Teeth. Okay. All right. Enough of that. So until next time, for Vaughan and the missing Lee, this is John saying, peace. There it is. And if Lee was here, she would say, bye.
This was a production of The Unique Geek. Call our comment line at 8133210TUG. That's 81332108884. Email us at thegeeks@theuniquegeek.com or 50days@theuniquegeek.com. Follow The Unique Geek on Facebook and Twitter. This podcast is distributed under a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial Share-alike license.
Bye. And Ms. Waffle says, what's that say there, Vaughan? So creepy. Bye.